What's up YouTube? BK with BK Gaming 9000 here. It's Friday. You know what that means. The vendor reset is here in the division. So we're going to go covering the base of operations, DZ03, DZ06, 8, 9, and then one of the DZ exits, as well as a couple other checkpoints. So if you guys appreciate this video, a like would be super appreciated. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys. Repeats, which could be a little bit better. Could be better. Yeah, the Cassidy with capable, dominant, and boomstick. The Pecan with unforgiving, destructive, and Pecan. That's actually a really good roll right there. And a Liberator with skill, prepared, and brutal. We have an M45A1 with expert and competent. An MP7 with sustained, predatory, and hurried. A classic Foul with dominant, capable, and a black market SASG-12S with vicious, commanding, and self-preserved. A surplus SVD with capable, skilled, and disciplined. And an MG5 with capable, self-preserved, and determined. Now for these ones, a Tenacious Mass. That's actually a really decent roll. I'd probably... I can't decide whether I would want to re-roll the increased kill XP or try to roll for firearms. I'd probably re-roll the increased kill XP for something else, but that's actually a pretty decent roll there. I'm just going to scroll through these ones, and if I see something that I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it. We have Vigorous on here. It's okay. I can do without the 4% all resistance. I really don't think that does much, to be honest with you. Even if you had it for all pieces, that's only 12% of something that you can get on a mask or knee pads for 33%. So, relentless one's not bad there. We have operator pads. See how it's 30% disrupt resistance. I'd rather take that. This one's actually not bad, actually. Besides, I would re-roll all resistance for something, but this one's not bad, not horrible. We have a Nimble. Remember, Nimble's going to change. It's pretty low rolls across the board, though. So I would watch out for that one. We have Decisive Gloves. And then we have, for our mods, we have Prototype Firearms mod with all resistance, and Prototype Performance mod with plus 4% Secret Mind damage. That's pretty decent, I believe. We have a Heavy Magazine Spring. We have a Muzzle Brake. We have a Small Laser Pointer. And then we have a Russian Red Dot Sight for all you SMG users. So let's go ahead and head on over to the blueprints. Last week they sold the AUG as well as something else, or the ACR. So this week it looks like they have the ACR blueprint again. So if you missed it last week, go ahead and pick it back up. I don't know what the other one is because I purchased it. So maybe it's like a A4 or something like that, or an MP7 or something along those lines. We have a firearms backpack blueprint. We have a holster blueprint, a flash hider blueprint, pretty decent there. And then we have a heavy magazine blueprint. So I'm actually going to pick up the flash hider one because I need to re-roll one of my flash hiders. So I will see you guys upstairs. Okay, agents, now we're here at the advanced weaponry vendor. Let's go ahead and see what he's got. He's got a Rhino with expert and skilled. He's got a black market T821 with accurate, dominant, and talented. He has a custom P416 G3 with focus, swift, and prepared. He has a Marine Super 90 with fierce, predatory, and meticulous. He has an M700 tactical with harmful, toxic, and elevated. It's not bad there, but I probably want something else. I'd probably change elevated for something, to be honest with you. Either something with more headshot damage or something with like destructive or something like that. We have a military L86 LSW with prepared, sustained, and ferocious. That's actually not a bad roll right there. We have a quick release magazine, an SR7 suppressor, a small laser pointer, and a pro red dot sight. That one's also for your SMG users and stuff like that. So everybody knows I like to go to the front of the base of operations. Check out the Dark Zone guy as well as the weapon vendor and the gear vendor at the front. So starting with the Dark Zone, we have a Police 686 Magnum with expert and accurate. We have Astute Gloves, which we're not going to talk about because everyone knows how I feel about Astute. And we have a Prototype Stamina mod, pretty low for the stamina part, but it's plus 2.5% exotic damage resilience. And we have a VX1 scope 12 times zoom. Not bad, but it's not the best. So I would probably pass on that, to be honest with you. Let's head on over to the weapon guy. Here at the weapon vendor, we have a Police UMP 45 with destructive, responsive, and ambusher. Wow, that's actually a really good roll right there. So good, I'm going to pick it up. And then we have a muzzle brake with stability, optimal range, and headshot damage. I pass on that one. For the gear vendor, we have a robust chest piece rolled towards electronics. Could be better rolls throughout there. And then we have a prototype electronics mod, high one right there, plus 3% skill haste. So I would actually pick that one up if you want an electronics mod. It's actually pretty decent. So I will see you guys in the Dark Zone. Okay, agents, now we're here at DZ03. Let's see what the Dark Zone weapon vendor has for us this week. We have a military M9 with expert and trained, a Vector 45 ACP with hurried, fierce, and swift, a military SA58 with dominant, self-preserve, and competent, a black market SASG-12S with fierce, accurate, and predatory, a hunting M44 with adept, ferocious, and trained. Not bad there. I kind of want a custom M44 though. When is that blueprint going to come? And then we have a black market RPK-74E with prepared, meticulous, and sustained. So let's go ahead and move on over to DZ06. Okay, agents, so we're here at DZ06. Let's see what the special vendor has for us today. We have a striker's mask, a final measure vest, a Deadeye Go bag, a final measure knee pad, a Deadeye quick draw holster, as well as a Banshee shadow glove. Let's head on over to DZ08. Okay, agents, now we're here in DZ08. Let's see what the Dark Zone gear vendor has for us here. We have a Spec Ops mask. We have an operator vest with robust, operator pack with inventive, Spec Ops pad with prosperous. Pretty decent on there. To be honest with you, that's actually really good. Besides the firearms, and I could possibly re-roll the increased kill XP for something else. And then operator holster with nimble. Remember, nimble's gonna change. And then Spec Ops glove with Savage. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. So head on in here and see what our special gear vendor has. It's got Alpha Bridge mask, a Reclaimer vest, an Alpha Bridge rucksack, a D3 FNC knee pad. Really good rolls on that one, especially if you're skill power build. We have an Alpha Bridge holster and final measure gloves. So let's head on over to DZ09. Okay, agents, now we're here in DZ09. Let's see what the Dark Zone special vendor has for us here. We have the D3 FNC mask. We have a vest of the Nomad. Final measure backpack. Pretty decent on that one. Lone Star knee pads. Reclaimer holster. Pretty low there. And Alpha Bridge gloves. Now let's move on upstairs and see what he has for us upstairs. Now we're here at the mod vendor. Let's see what he's got. We got an extended magazine here. Not bad on that one, to be honest with you. TI Rant suppressor, a hand stop, and an EXPS3 hollow sight. It's pretty good there. So that'll do it for the DZ. Let's head on over to a checkpoint. Okay, agents. Now we're here at Park Ave. Let's go ahead and see what the weapon vendor has. We have a 9.3R with expert and accurate. A converted USC with self-preserve, meticulous, and ambusher. That's actually not bad either. A Scar L with destructive, responsive, and brutal. That's actually pretty decent there. A M870 Express with fierce, commanding, and determined. An SRS A1 with meticulous, vicious, and proficient. And a tactical M249 Para with dominant, ferocious, and accurate. Now let's go ahead and move on over to my favorite checkpoints. My favorite checkpoint is the 42s. So East 42nd, and then we're going to head down to West 42nd, and then up to the 53 of the West, and then over to the Wolves Den. Okay, now that we're here at East 42nd, let's go ahead and see what they got. We have a First Wave Vector 45 ACP with destructive, fierce, and swift. Pretty decent on that one. We have recovered holster. There's the stats there with critical hit chance. Prototype performance mod. And the small laser pointer. Now we're here at the West 42nd. Let's see what they got. We have an M700 carbon with brutal, intense, and elevated. See, now that one's tough because I kind of want that one. Just to see, since it has brutal on it, I kind of want to reroll intense for something else. But elevated, I just can't see an instance where I would use elevated, to be honest with you. But moving on, we have the tactical mask with rehabilitated. We have Prototype's firearms mod, high one right there, but it has that all resistance. We have an Omega rifle suppressor there. Not bad, not good, but not horrible. Not horrible. Now that we're here at West 53rd Street, let's go ahead and see what he's got. We got a tactical SA-58 with prepared, responsive, and vicious. That's actually pretty decent. An operator vest with reckless on it, rolled towards electronics. That's actually a really good roll right there. I'd probably re-roll the electronics to firearms because that's just how I would roll it. Because it already has really high health, and then it has health on kill as another bonus. The minor attributes, you could put something else, but increased kill XP sometimes is nice, especially if you're trying to farm for field proficiencies. Next, we have a prototype stamina mod, and then we have a muzzle brake. Let's head on over to the Wolves Den. Okay, agents, now that we're here at the Wolves Den, let's see what he's got for us. We have a tactical SASG-12K with ferocious, predatory, and accurate. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. We also have an Osprey 45% suppressor. Not bad on that one. So if you guys found this video helpful, a like would be super appreciated. Subscribe for more in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.